start our discussion. See guys, right now I'm using two devices. Okay, in this basic configuration option. Remember, we have completed our control plane, data plane discussion, and SP3 architecture in Palo Alto device. Remember,
Yes.
everyone? So this is a basic lab. I have one Palo Alto firewall box and one management PC. If you start your Palo Alto in this VM environment, if you are trying to log in, so username is default admin and password is admin. So username is admin and password is admin. And if I'm trying to log in, see, I'm facing problem. I'm getting a message login incorrect. This is not an error. Okay, I told you once you start your Palo Alto, you have to wait. You have to wait 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, this will take time to load all the database. So this is not an error. Username and password is correct, but you have to wait. So once you start, you have to wait 5 to 10 minutes. So one Palo Alto firewall box and one management PC I'm using. Why management PC? Because I want to manage this firewall box with graphical page. That's why I'm using this management PC. And this management PC is connected with management port. Remember guys, on management port, 3 services are enabled by default. 3 services: ping, HTTP, and HTTPS. Right? 3 services are enabled by default. So if I'm trying to ping from this machine, let me check IP address here onto this management PC. Onto this management PC, I'm using IP config 199.199.199.20. So same series of IP address I will configure onto this management port. Let's try again. Username is admin and password is admin. Now I can log in. See, now I'm in Palo Alto firewall box. In Cisco, what we have mode. Remember, privilege mode, configuration mode, user EXEC mode.
Yeah.
Same kind of option you can get here. See, you are in Palo Alto box. It's just like a user EXEC mode. Here you can use all the show command. Okay, if you type question mark, you can see question mark, it will work. You can use question mark to know about the next command option. See, question, or in case if you want to configure anything in Palo Alto, so you need to go with the configuration mode. So this is what configuration mode, and if you want to see any kind of configuration, so you need to go here, just like a user EXEC. So for example, first I'm going with the command show interface management. First command. This command will give you the idea about management interface. Show interface management. If you press enter, so right now onto this management port there is no IP address, but by default on management port. Latif, please turn off your mic. Latif, please turn off your mic. If you have any question, you can unmute, no problem. So by default onto this management port, we have IP address 192.168.1.1. Let me show you. By default. So by default, we have IP address onto this management port is called 192.168.1.1. If you don't have, so no problem. You can take a console and you can configure manually, no problem. But in case In case you don't have, you can configure. But by default, on management port, you will get this IP address 192.168.1, and username is admin, password is admin. It's a default setting. So now here, if I'm trying to verify onto this Palo Alto firewall box with show interface management command, if I'm trying to verify IP address here, so there is no IP address. See, IP address is unknown. IP address is unknown. So I'm trying to configure IP address onto this management port. How to configure? You need to go in configuration mode. And command is what? Set command we are using to configure anything. Set device config, system type, and by default on management port, DSCP service is enabled by default. It means if this management port is connected with any DSCP server, so you can get IP address. By default, DSCP service is enabled. Now I want to configure IP address statically, so I'm using a type is called what? Static. It means what? I'm trying to configure IP address statically. That's why I'm using set device config, system type static. You can press enter. Now you can configure your IP address. Set device config, system IP address. IP address I'm using 199.199.199. Net mask 255.255.255.0. Done. And now you are working with Palo Alto firewall box, right? So here, if you are configuring anything, once you configure anything, for example, and if you want to live your configuration, or you can say if you want to save your configuration in your device, so you need to type a command commit, like Juniper. In Juniper, we have commit command. In Palo Alto, we have a commit command. In Fortinet, you can use a command end. Okay, in Cisco, we have WR. To save any configuration, whenever you change anything in Palo Alto firewall box, if you want to go for live, so yes, you can go with the commit command. You can press enter to save your configuration. So I'm getting a message here. I'm getting a message. Why? Because there's a lots of processes working in background. Okay, so that's why I'm trying to go with the force. It means please commit this process first. So I'm going with the commit force command. So there's a difference. With commit, you can send your job to Palo Alto firewall box, and he's waiting for the process. He's waiting for commit. But with commit force, you are trying to commit your configuration forcefully. So that is the commit force option. So I'm trying to save my configuration in the Palo Alto firewall box. This will take time. First time, this will take time. So please wait. So this will take time. So let's go on to this text file. So what we have by default, I told you DSCP services enabled, and we are using this command: set device config, system IP address. I think I already shared with you all the slides that the
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So please check on your side. Okay, I already shared with you the slide. It's called slide 1. It's lab part 1. So this is the IP address configuration option. We can discuss rest of the options like default factory reset. So if you want to go for the default factory reset, you can use this command: request system private data reset. If you want to restart your Palo Alto firewall box, request restart system. Okay, shutdown, request shutdown system. And if you want to know about this Palo Alto firewall box, this information like operating system version, okay, MAC address information. If you want to know about device information, so you can go with this command. It's called show system info.
Sir, I have one question. The request system private data reset, it will erase all the data, right?
Yes, like remember in Cisco we have an option, same. You can change your configuration register value.
Yes.
Same option we have in Palo Alto. If I want to reset my firewall box, so I can use this command on console. Okay. Same, you have Fortinet. Command is execute factory reset. Tathagat.
Yes, sir.
Clear?
Yes, yes, sir.
Now, this command we are using to verify IP address information on management port, and source system info I'm using to verify system information, box information. Okay, so wait, this will take time. Please wait.
Sir, for Palo Alto configuration, which software we have to install?
I think
Or
I think I already shared with you guys the software. Did I?
okay.
No?
Sir.
I think I already shared with you guys a software, EVNG
No.
software. No?
No, sir, not yet, sir.
Okay, okay. Please share your email ID right now. Everyone, please share your email ID right now. Everyone, please share your email ID right now.
Share download, sir.
Latif, share your email ID on June chat window. Latif, I think you are connected with mobile phone. Latif,
Yes, I connected mobile because I am working today. I do
okay,
this 7 o'clock.
okay, no problem.
So I'm working
So
from
you can share later, okay? You can share later, no problem. Okay.
I shared
After
already email now.
now, what you can do, guys, Tathagat, Datta, Latif, Sandesh,
Okay.
what you can do, please download these 3 files only right now. These files. It's called EVNG OVF, EVNG MF, and EVNG disk. These 3 files. Okay, this EVNG disk one size is approx 14 GB.
Hmm.
Clear my point?
Yes, yes, sir.
If you have VMware workstation application, so no need to download. Otherwise, if you don't have, so you can download VMware workstation, e-information. Okay, Windows 7 machine for client, because here in our topology I'm using, you can see a window machine. So this machine will act as a client machine. So you can download Windows 7. Only these 5 guys be required. Once you download, then I can help you. I can help you on Tuesday. Tuesday,
Okay,
I can
sir.
help you to set up the lab. Everyone, I can help you.
Okay, okay, sir.
Okay. Good.
Okay, sir.
Latif, Sandesh, clear my point?
Yeah.
So try to download these 5. Okay, let's move on our topic. Latif, you can share later, okay, your email ID in WhatsApp group. I can share, no problem.
I already shared already, sir.
In Zoom chat window or in?
In both I shared, sir. Abdul
Okay,
Latif 083.
okay, no problem. I will check and I will share with you. No problem.
No problem, sir.
So now what we have, guys, please now let's focus on our topic. So this is what I'm trying to commit my configuration. It's taking time. Okay, can you hear me? Datta, Prateep, Sandesh, Tathagat.
Yes, sir.
Now we are getting a message. It's called configuration committed successfully. See, it means there is no any error. Now this time, if you verify your IP address information on management port, exit, show interface management again. And you can see guys, we have IP address 199.199.199.1 and mask. Now we can go with the factory reset command. Let me show you. The command is working. I'm not going to press enter, but I can show you. See, rest system and tab option. Here we can use tab option, okay, to complete any command. Request system private data reset. I'm not going to press enter because this will take time. This will restart your Palo Alto Firefox. I'm only giving you an idea about this command. You can use this command in your scenario, okay, in your environment. So for default factory reset, we can use this command. If you want to shut down, so request shutdown system, restart, request restart system command. Now we have IP address in this topology. We have a Palo Alto device and management. Now on management interface, we have IP address 199.199.199. So let's go on to this management PC. And we have a direct cable, so I'm trying to ping 199.199. And I'm getting reply. Why? Because on management port, HTTPS, not HTTP, HTTPS, SSH, and ping services available. So yes, I'm getting reply. If I'm getting reply, so I can open any browser. I can open any browser, Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, or anyone. And here I can type this IP address in browser to access this firewall box with graphical page. Wait. One 199.199.199. I'm using this IP address with HTTPS. HTTPS colon slash 199.199.199. Now see, username as admin, password admin. If I'm trying to log in, I'm getting this message, warning page. Your device is still configured with the default admin account credential. It means we are trying to log in with default account. So this is just like a warning page. Please change it because you are trying to log in. You are using default admin and password. So yes, we can change it later. No problem. Okay, so this is the graphical page. Everyone, Datta, Latif,
Yes,
Sandeep,
sir.
Yes.
Sagar,
Yes, I agree.
Yes,
this
sir.
is the graphical
Yes,
page.
sir.
Okay, and now see onto this graphical page, we have multiple tab. See, dashboard, ACC, monitor, policies, object, network, devices, multiple tabs. Okay, let's start our discussion with the dashboard option. Dashboard we are using for monitoring. Okay, monitoring. See, on dashboard we have multiple options. Some default tabs we have here. See, like general information, I can verify on dashboard. General information means what? I can verify device related information. See, this box host name is PAVM. Management IP address, yes, we are using 199.199.199.1. Mask we have. Okay, default gateway is not here right now. Management IPv6 address is unknown. Now MAC address, model is PAVM, serial number is unknown, CPU ID, user ID is something, VM license none. We are working with VM firewall box, so we don't have license. VM mode KVM. Okay, so this is what a VM firewall box. In our testing environment, we are using VM firewall box. Software version is 9.0.1. So here we have some information, application version, URL filtering version, uptime, time exactly. Same information you can get through CLI. CLI command is what? Show system info. Show system info is a command. Same information you can verify. See, host name PAVM, PAVM. IP address, IP address information. Mask, mask. Gateway unknown, gateway is not set. IP address assignment statically. IPv6 unknown, IPv6 unknown. So here you can either you can verify your information with graphical page, or you can go with the CLI option. Now system resources. I told you guys we have two different plane, management plane and data plane. Management CPU and data plane CPU. So you can verify your data plane and management plane CPU utilization here. Now log admin, so you can get administrators information. So yes, admin user account is managing this Palo Alto firewall box. One admin is managing from this IP address 199.199.199.20. Yes, we are using this IP address here. You can see 20, right? Okay, through web, it means graphical page. Second administrator is managing through console. Yes, is managing through console. See, console page. So you can get administrators information. Now data log, no data log available right now. System log, you can get system related logs, config log information, ACC information. So there are some default tab option, default tab. And this layout is what? It's a 3-column layout. If you want to go for 2-column layout, you can click here. You can get 2-column layout. It's only 2 columns. If you want to go for 3-column, yes, you can go 3-column. So these are the default options. In case if you want to add more information on dashboard, you can click on here and you can add, for example, I want to see top application information. I want to see top high risk application information, or I want to see interface related information. So yes, you can add. Yes, I'm using high availability, for example. So I want to see high availability information. Edge is not enabled right now. But if you want to see, you can add log, threat log. I want to verify on dashboard, URL filtering log. Even you can arrange your tab option. For example, see, I want to use threat log here, this side. Threat log, I want to verify here, top high risk application. So you can arrange as per your requirement. Now, default refresh timer for this page is 5 minutes. If you want to change, you can click here and you can change 1 minute, 2 minutes. Or if you want to refresh this page manually, so you can click here, this option. So this is what dashboard. Now you can click on device tab. You can go on to the device. Device, and here we are going on to the management. In management, what device, then setup, and then management. In management, we have general setting. If you click here, you can see some information, host name, domain name. So in case if I want to change host name, so PA, just example, PA PM 888 something. I want to change host name. You can change here. Login banner, welcome to Palo Alto. You can change your date and time zone, time zone information as per your requirement. You can click on OK. Okay, you are working with Palo Alto Firewall box. So if you configure anything and click on OK, this configuration is not live. No. But in case if you are working with Fortinet and if you configure anything, just click on OK, configuration is live. That is the difference. In Palo Alto, once you configure anything, if you click on OK, this configuration is not live. You can see, yes, host name is available here, but only onto this graphical page. It's not live. You can see here onto this Palo Alto. See, host name is what? PAVM. It's not PAVM 888 something. No. So I told you, whenever you configure anything, whenever you change anything in your Palo Alto Firewall box, you need to commit your configuration. You need to commit your configuration. So either you can commit through CLI, you can go into the configuration mode and use a command commit, press enter, or you can go with the here. Here you have a tab option. It's called what? Commit tab. So I'm trying to commit my configuration with graphical page. So yes, you can click on commit. And now commit all changes. Now click on commit. So I'm trying to commit my configuration with graphical page. Any problem? Latif, Sandesh, Tathagat, Tata?
No,
No,
sir.
no, no, sir.
Now we are getting some option here. If we are trying to commit our configuration, we have operation, status, result, progress, detail, warning, multiple options. Right now, what we are getting: commit, status is active, result is pending, progress is 75% approx, detail information. Now, once it will commit, wait. So what we have, operation is what? Commit, status is completed now. It's not pending, completed. Result is successful. Detail information, and there's no any warning message. So now committed is done. You can click on close. Now you can verify on CLI option. See guys, host name is changed now. Now you can go on to the interface tab. And you can verify your management interface information graphically. See, this is your management interface. You can click here. I told you by default on management interface, these three services are enabled. Yes, see, HTTPS, SSH, and PIN. These three services are enabled. In case if you want to add any services, in case if you want to add any services, you can just select checkbox. See, for example, I want to enable HTTP service. Just select checkbox. Now here, remember our IP address through console, management IP address. You can define gateway information also. Why this Palo Alto firewall box is required gateway? Because I told you, if this firewall box is trying to download any signature update, by default is using management port. So we have a scenario like this. We have a switch. The switch, we have a connectivity with 5.5 modem, for example. Connectivity like this. Okay, so if this machine is this machine is trying to go on outside, what it required? It required IP address, mask, gateway, DNS entry. Same. If this Palo Alto firewall box is trying to go on to the outside to download latest signature update, so it is also required IP address, mask, gateway, DNS entry. So that's why we required gateway information here. So you can go with the gateway option. You can go with the gateway option. Now, here I'm trying to set gateway 199.199.199.15, for example. Just example 15. You can enable any service, so I'm using HTTP. Okay, you can define permitted IP address. You can say trusted host. Only this specific machine can access this Palo Alto firewall box. You can define it. See, you can click on add. And for example, I'm using 199.199.199.65/32. It means only the single IP address can manage this Palo Alto firewall box. So you can click on OK. You can click on commit your configuration. Commit. Now, once it's commit, so let's go on to this machine management PC. So here we are using IP config. We are using what 199.199.199.20 we are using. And as per our configuration, only 65 can manage, right? Lateef, Sandesh, Tathagat.
Yes.
Only 65 can manage now this Palo Alto firewall box. Close. If I'm trying to refresh this page, if I'm trying to refresh, or you can see if I'm trying to close this page and access again this Palo Alto firewall box. Again, if I'm trying to ping 199, 199, 199. Remember, IP address 1. I cannot ping. I'm trying to ping. I'm not getting reply. Clear the task, everyone? Lateef?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes.
I'm not
Yes,
getting reply. And if I'm trying to access this Palo Alto firewall box with graphical page, I cannot access. See, searching. Why? Because now only 65 can access this Palo Alto firewall box. Let's change IP address. Okay? If I have 65, if I'm trying to ping again, I'm getting reply. If I'm trying to refresh this page, now I'm accessing from 65. If I'm trying to refresh, see, login page. Remember our login banner, welcome to Palo Alto.
Yes, yes.
Now,
Yes.
username is admin, password is what? Okay, so this is what management interface. So we can enable services. See, HTTP services enable now. Clear now? Latif.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, yes.
Now, in case if I want to enable any services, but through CLI, with graphical, it's very simple. With graphical, you can just select the checkbox and click on OK. Done. But if I want to enable any services through CLI console, like the standard service, so you can go with the CLI option. Command is what? Set device config system service. System service. And if you type question mark, you can get all services information. See, that is the difference. That is the difference. In graphical, we have limited options. See, in graphical, we have limited option. If you click, see, only these limited services. But in CLI, you can see, in CLI, we have multiple services. That is the difference. So now, in CLI, you can get other information also. So now what we have? Services. Right now, I'm trying to enable telnet service. This one. Telnet service through CLI. So command is for disable telnet. Command is disable telnet. And now I'm using command no. In Cisco, we are using no command, right? But before any new command, if you want to remove any command, so we can use no option in Cisco. Here we are using what? Set device config, system service, disable telnet, no. That is the syntax. Disable telnet, no. Enter. And whenever you change anything, you need to commit your configuration. So commit. Okay. So let's refresh our page. Okay. Wait. Once it will commit, so we can refresh our page to verify our telnet service information. Now committed successfully. Now if I'm trying to refresh my page, and see, everyone,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
if telnet is enabled, so I can try. I can open Putty application, telnet, and IP address 199.199.199. See, login banner, welcome to Palo Alto. Username is admin and password we are using admin. You can log in. See, You can access this box through telnet. Let's go on to the slide. So this option is done. Dashboard is done. Okay, either you can verify your admin information with graphical page. On dashboard, you can see all admin detail information here. Admin information through CLI. Command is show admins, so you can get same admin information. So if you have graphical access, you can verify here. If you have CLI access, you can verify administrators information. Now services is done. Okay, now we can focus on candidate configuration and running configuration. So what is candidate configuration? In Palo Alto, we have two types of configuration: candidate and running. So whenever you change anything, like for example, you are configuring interfaces, you are configuring policies, you are configuring virtual router, you are configuring anything in Palo Alto firewall box, and if you click on OK, for example, if you click on device, for example, if I'm trying to change anything, this service, okay, uncheck or check anything. Whenever you change anything, for example, this, okay, let's enable this user ID service. So whenever you change anything, if you click on OK button, so this configuration is not live. This configuration is available in candidate configuration. So there is a two type of configuration: candidate and running configuration. So whenever you make any changes, and if you click on OK only, this configuration is available only in candidate configuration. This configuration is not live. But if you press commit tab, then this configuration is live and this configuration is on running configuration. Why we require candidate configuration? For example, I am an administrator. Today I want to configure multiple security policies, NAT policy for my organization. So yes, I can configure, I can create lots of policy. I will not commit. I can create lots of policies and I will commit my configuration in evening when there is no any traffic is traveling through the firewall box. Then I can commit. So yes, in morning time, I can create multiple policies and I can save all my configuration in candidate configuration. Clear my point?
Yes.
Everyone?
Yes.
But if
Yes.
same
Yes.
time this
I
device
can,
is rebooted,
sorry.
like we are making candidate configuration now, but at same time the device is suppose if any power failure or any other issue, it's rebooted. So it will save in it, or again we need to make it.
I can show you the configuration. It is available in your candidate configuration database, Latif. Okay, it's not on RAM, Latif.
Okay, sir.
This configuration is not on RAM. Okay, this is the database, Latif.
Okay,
Database.
cool.
Whenever you're configuring anything, it's stored in a database. It's a candidate configuration database. Clear now?
Okay, sir. Good. Yeah.
So for what we have, that is the difference. What we can do, we can configure anything in device, and we can this configuration is not live. This configuration is available in candidate configuration. If you press commit button, then you can live your configuration. So there is a two option: candidate configuration and running configuration. We'll do lab onto this option tomorrow. Okay, everyone.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Tomorrow same time, 8 a.m. we can connect. Okay. Bye guys.
Okay.
Take care.
Okay, sir.
Bye
Okay.
everyone. Take care. Take care. No. Can you hear me, everyone? What was the last topic?
Yes.
Last topic.
I think, sir, you send only the links, but for installation of the CVNG.
Okay. This is Palo Alto batch, right?
Yes, sir.
It's a Palo Alto batch.
Yes.
Please turn off your mic. Let me check about last topic.
And sir, the video also not shared, no?
I'm sharing the link, okay, after this session.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so I think we are on configuration, right? Running configuration and candidate configuration. Everyone?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Yes, sir.
Let's start our discussion. Okay, so there is two type of configuration in Palo Alto Firewall box. Remember Cisco? In Cisco we have startup configuration, right? Alto, which is called candidate and running configuration. So whenever you configure anything in Palo Alto Firewall box, and if you just click on OK button, just click on OK button. This configuration is stored into the candidate configuration. Tathagat, please turn off your mic there. Thank you. So for example, if we are creating security policies, we are configuring interfaces, we are configuring routing option onto the firewall. And if you click on OK, just click on OK. This configuration is stored into the candidate configuration. But once you click on commit button, then this configuration is live. This configuration is now on running configuration. So there is a two type of configuration option in Palo Alto Firewall box. If you compare with the 14.8, so in 14.8, if you just click on OK button, once you configure anything, just click on OK button. Configuration is live, okay, in 14.8. But in Palo Alto, you need to click on commit, then you can go on to the, you need to click on OK, then you can go on to the commit option. So where we can use this option, for example, I'm an administrator, okay. I want to create multiple security policies, NAT policies, other option. I want to configure routing option. Okay. So Yes, I can configure multiple rules. Okay, and these rules I can store into the candidate configuration. Okay, you can say in morning time in between 10 to 5, I'm configuring all my security rules, policy rules, okay, and I will commit my configuration in evening when there is no any traffic is traveling through my firewall box. When there is a little traffic, then I can commit. So that is the option the administrator can use. They can do some changes, they can configure anything, but they will commit later. Clear my point? Everyone, the candidate configuration option.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So now, wait, this will take time. This Palo Alto will take time. Let's go on to the next topic. Okay, I will show you this option. Okay, Palo Alto will take time. So let's go on to the theoretical portion. The next is what? Role-based access control. So this is the common topic for any firewall box. Role-based, it's called multiple firewall administrators. So for example, I have a firewall box, and to manage this firewall box, I have multiple firewall administrator. Multiple firewall administrator. Wait. Now, so we have a firewall, and to manage this firewall, we can create multiple firewall administrator. So I'm giving a name is called administrators. For example, I have admin 1 and admin 2. So I can create multiple administrators. This is called admin 1 and admin 2, but I want to define the level of access or privilege, you can say, for each administrator. For example, admin 1 is my L3 administrator. L3 administrator. So I want to give him full access. Whenever he will log in into this Palo Alto firewall box, he can do any kind of changes. He can do any kind of configuration. And okay, I have another administrator is called admin 2. Admin 2 is my L1 administrator, for example. But this administrator is only for monitoring. He cannot configure anything in Palo Alto firewall box. So to define level of access, we need to create profile. It's called admin_profile. We need to create. So for example, I'm creating a profile, just a name, it's just a name, L3 admin, it's just a name. So I'm creating a profile L3 admin, and in this profile, I'm trying to give a privilege, or you can say level of access, full access, for example. So I'm trying to attach this privilege, full access privilege, with L3 admin profile, and this profile I'm trying to attach with admin 1. So whenever admin 1 will log into the firewall box, he has full access. I can create another profile, it's just a name, L1 admin, it's just a name. And in this profile, I can attach a read-only permission. And this profile I can attach with the admin 2. So whenever admin 2 log in into this Palo Alto firewall box, he has read-only access. He cannot change anything. He can only verify the configuration. So this is what profile. We can create administrators, and for each administrators, we can create profile. This is called admin profiles. Okay, we have these are what? These are the custom profile. But we have predefined profile in Palo Alto box. It's called super user. It's a predefined profile. And if any administrator has super user profile, so he can do anything into this firewall box. Anything. So super user is a predefined profile, but these are L1 admin, L3 admin, these are custom profile where I can define my privilege as per my requirement. So this topic is called what? RBAC concept. Clear my point? It's called role-based access control. Everyone clear now my point? So we can do a lab for RBAC and for running configuration and continuous configuration. Wait, this Palo Alto will take time. Let me try to log in. This will take time, guys. Minimum 5 minutes. Please wait. Let's go on to the slide. Okay. So now RBAC is called role-based access control. Now let's go on to the banner. Okay. Now we require DNS configuration in this Palo Alto firewall box. Why DNS configuration is required? Why DNS configuration? Because I told you.
Sir, can you please repeat once that RBAC authentication?
You can follow the video. Datta, right?
Yeah, that's
You can follow the video. In case if you face any problem, you can discuss with me. Okay, Datta? You can follow the video. Here we are defining the privilege.
Can you explain again, because I want to understand this? Actually, I didn't understand.
What is your question exactly? What is your question exactly? What problem you are facing on RBAC?
This is for RBAC authentication, or how it is?
RBAC authentication.
That is different, right?
RBAC authentication. Where we can use this concept? RBAC authentication.
No, now we are using, but just
You're talking about radius authentication.
no, RBAC only, RBAC authentication.
Okay. Where we can use RBAC authentication?
In Palo Alto only, no?
No. RBAC is a role-based access control concept. We can create multiple firewall administrators to manage our firewall box. Okay. That's why we are creating 2 administrators.
Okay.
And for each administrator, I'm creating profile because I want to provide different level of access for each administrator. This concept is called RBAC. Okay.
Yes.
Pradeep, any question? Any problem, Desh?
No, sir, it's okay.
No.
Okay. Now, so here, wait. Let's go on to the slide because Palo Alto is taking time. So let's discuss some other option. So DNS configuration. Why DNS configuration is required? Because I told you, if Palo Alto firewall box, if he's trying to go on updates.paloaltonetworks.com to download latest signature update. So yes, he's also required a DNS entry because see, but here in my laptop, for example, if I'm trying to access google.com, facebook.com, so I have a DNS entry, right? See, DNS entry is something. If you don't have DNS entry, so you cannot resolve IP to name or name to IP. Your device cannot resolve. So here, if this box is required DNS, then again, if this laptop is required DNS, then this Palo Alto box is also required DNS to reach on updates.paloaltonetworks.com to download latest signature update. So there is 2 options. Either you can configure your DNS entry through CLI, or you can go with the graphical page. Let me go with the CLI option, okay? Because CLI console is for it. I'm trying to go with the CLI option. But by default, to download any kind of signature update, Palo Alto is using management port by default. It means you have a separate internet connectivity switch. Your management PC is connected with the switch. Your management port is connected with the switch, and we have a modem, Wi-Fi modem. You can say connectivity like this. So this device is required IP address, mask, gateway, DNS entry to go on to the google.com, facebook.com. Same if this Palo Alto firewall is trying to go on to the updates.paloaltonetworks.com. So it's also required IP address, mask, gateway, DNS entry. But in case if you don't have any internet connectivity on your LAN, on your control plane side, you have internet connectivity only on Ethernet, for example, Ethernet 1/2 on data interface. So you can change this behavior. Okay, I will show you. But right now, yes, I'm trying to configure DNS entry onto this firewall box. Wait. Guys, did you set up your lab, everyone?
Yes, sir, I did.
Okay. Gita, Sandesh, Tathagat.
How to install that?
Sir, not yet because I have not installed that software, sir.
Not yet installed that software.
Try to install lab setup. Okay. In case if you face any problem, you can discuss with me tomorrow. Okay.
But sir, I didn't receive the links.
Gati. Okay.
I just watched one video and I did.
Please share your email ID. Gati, right now. Here.
Okay, I will in chat. I will share.
Try to download these files. Okay. These 3 files. VMware Workstation, Ease, and Windows 7 for LAN. Only these two. These uh, devices, these software you need to install. These files. Tathagat, Gati. Okay. Gata, Sandesh,
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
please check on your side.
Sir, this five firewall classes is here or no?
5.
Yeah.
You can talk to your program manager,
Okay. Okay.
Mr. Ravi Sapi or Ruchim.
Okay. Sir.
They can update you about upcoming classes.
Okay.
Sir, can you help anyone of us to install that software?
Sure, that
So other will install.
sure. I can help you tomorrow. Okay.
Okay.
Tomorrow, sure.
Okay.
Otherwise, you can follow the video. In Drive, you can see there's a video to set up the lab.
Okay.
You can follow the video first.
Okay.
Okay, can you hear me, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's try it. So let's talk about first running configuration and candidate configuration in Palo Alto Firewall. Just like it. Now, so you can click on device, and I'm trying to configure something. For example, I'm trying to change host name onto this Palo Alto Firewall. See, default host name is what? PAVM something. Now I'm trying to change host name, device, setup, and general setting. I'm using a host name PAVM 888 something. Login banner you can set welcome to Palo Alto and click on OK. Now, so once you configure anything, Latif, Sandesh, Tata, can you hear me?
Sir,
Sir, yes, sir.
Once you configure anything and click on OK button, so this configuration is not live. See, this is available onto this graphical page, but it's not live. See, if you verify here on your Palo Alto, see, this configuration is not live. This configuration is stored into the candidate configuration. And once you click on commit and commit your configuration, so this configuration is live. Okay, how you can verify? For example, there is another administrator and he configured multiple policies, security policies, NAT policy, other information, and you want to verify candidate configuration. So you can click on, see, here is the option, config audit. You can click on config audit and you can see there is a two option, running config and candidate config. So you can compare both configuration database, running configuration and candidate configuration. Context. So I want to see last 5 changes in between running configuration. I want to compare. So otherwise you can see 10, 20, all. I want to see last 5 changes. You can click on go. So you can verify here. You can verify we have candidate configuration and running configuration, right? Candidate configuration and running configuration. In running configuration live, we have host name PA-VM. And in candidate configuration, see, host name is now PAVM 888 something. You can get administrator information also with this administrator, date and time information, login banner. Remember, login banner. But this configuration is stored into the candidate configuration. Clear now? You can verify, guys.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, if I'm trying
Yeah.
to click on commit and commit my configuration, so you can go and check onto this firewall. If configuration is commit, then you will not get any information in candidate configuration. Let me show you.
Sir, I have one question. If suppose
Sure.
we are just making okay in candidate configuration, we are saving anything, and the firewall is getting reboot. So we will get back this configuration
Yes,
or no?
yes, you will get this information because this configuration is not on RAM, Prateek.
Mm-hmm.
This is a database. Okay,
Uh-huh.
this is
Okay.
what a database.
Okay.
So it's this configuration, not erase. Clear now?
Yeah, clear.
Now you can see here, see PAVM 800 something. Now, if I'm trying to compare again my candidate configuration and running configuration, this time there's no any configuration. So I will get a message here. This version, let me show you. These versions are identical. If you are getting this information, it means there is no any configuration available in your candidate configuration database. This is what running configuration and candidate configuration. RBAC. So for RBAC, I'm trying to create multiple firewall administrators. So you can click on here, see administrators and admin role. There's a two options. So with administrators, I can create multiple firewall administrators. By default, I have admin. It's called admin account. And with admin account, we have a predefined role. It's called super user role. If any administrator has this default predefined super user role, so he can do anything in Firewall. This is predefined profile. But if I want to create a custom role, custom profile, so you can click on admin role. So I'm trying to create profiles, you can say. I'm trying to create role, you can say. You can click on add, and I'm giving a name. It's called L3 admin. It's just a name. L3 admin, it's just a name. And you can see these options: dashboard, ACC, monitor, these tab options. So in this profile, in this role, L3 admin role, I'm trying to allow everything. See this green option: enable, read only, and disable. So I'm trying to use enable for every tab. I'm using enable option because this is what I want to provide full control. You can click on OK. Let's create another profile. It's called L3 admin profile. In L3 admin profile or role, I'm trying to disable, for example, policies. You can just click here and you can disable. Click policies. If you click enable, click disable. Object, I want to disable network. So he cannot create in this profile. I'm trying to disable policies. So this he cannot create policies. He cannot create object. He cannot configure network interfaces or network related tasks. He cannot do devices related tasks. I want to remove commit option.
Sir, and for read only, what we have to click?
See, on some tab, Latif, you can get only read only option. See, for example, see here, for example,
Okay.
if you click on this, see this is the read only. If you click again, disable option.
Okay.
So now in this profile, I'm trying to enable dashboard, ACC, and monitor option. You can click on. Okay. Oh, sorry. This is what new.
Been already created.
Yes,
Just
yes. New hyphen L3. And let's edit name here. Oh, okay. I need to create L1. It's called L1. You can click on OK. So now for these roles, for these profiles, I'm creating administrators. You can click on administrator. Click on add, and now I'm giving a name admin 1. Password I'm using 123 123, and now you can see here role based. Click on role based option, and I'm trying to attach this profile L3 admin profile with admin 1. You can click on OK. Let's create another administrator. It's called admin 2. 123 123. Now role base profile I'm trying to attach L1 admin profile. You can click on
Means first we have to create the admin role, then we have to create the credentials, right?
yes. See, you can create role first, then you can create administrator and you can attach. Okay. This is not a sequence. You can create administrators accounts. Okay. First, no problem. But we have two options. We can create profiles option to define the level of access, and we can create administrators to manage this firewall box. Clear now? And if you are creating any administrator, you need to attach role option. So yes, we have custom profile, custom role. We can attach it. So we have two administrators called admin 1 and admin 2. I'm trying to log out and log in with admin 1 account, password 123. Remember guys, with admin 1, we have a profile is called L3 admin profile. And in L3 admin profile, we have full access permission. So this administrator can do anything. He can go anywhere in the firewall and he can do any kind of changes. Let me show you. Okay, so this is what admin 1. Admin 1, and you can see this admin 1 can go anywhere. For example, he can go into the network tab. He can configure anything like interfaces. He is getting object tab. He's getting policy tab. See, in network tab, click on interfaces. So yes, he can edit any interfaces, no problem. Now, if I'm trying to log out and log in again, but with different administrators called admin 2. Admin 2. Password I'm using 123. Login. So with admin 2, we have a profile is called L1 admin profile. And in L1 admin profile, network tab, object tab, policy tab, remember device tab is not available. So you can verify guys, this administrator can only access dashboard, monitor, ACC. Clear the difference, everyone? Clear this RBAC topic?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Rest of the options are not available for this administrator. Because with this administrator, network tab, policies tab is disabled. Let's try to log out and try to log in with main administrator. Please wait. Okay, now let's go on to the next topic. I hope RBAC is clear. Everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So,
Okay, now let's go for the DNS configuration. To configure DNS, we have two options. Either you can configure with the CLI or you can configure with the graphical page. With graphical page, you can click on device. You can click on setup. And here's the option, services. In services, you can click here and you can see update server information. Updates dot Palo Alto networks.com. And see here you can define your DNS information, primary and secondary. Just example, 199.199.199 dot 100 and 8.8.8 the DNS information. Yes, you can define your DNS information, click on it. In case if you want to connect your Palo Alto firewall box with NTP server for time synchronization, so yes, remember NTP, Network Time Protocol? It's a centralized device. We can synchronize our device. We can synchronize for time. Everyone, NTP, Datta, Latif, Sandesh. In case if you want to connect your firewall with NTP server, you can put here the IP address information in NTP. If you are going with authentication type, so remember NTP, we have authentication type option. So now, if you want to connect your firewall box with NTP, you can put the IP address. But here our focus is on DNS entry. So you can put the DNS entry, click on OK, and click on commit. So you can commit your configuration. This is the first option. Second, you can go with the CLI. The CLI, yes, you need to go into the configuration tab. And here I can use a command, set device config system, DNS setting, servers, primary. Primary, for example, is 4.2.2.2 and secondary is, for example, 192.168.1.100, for example. So this is the option, this is the command. to configure DNS entry. You can press enter, and remember, whenever you configure anything, you need to commit your configuration. Right now onto this firewall, we have a DNS entry 4.2.2. See,
Yes, sir. Yes.
it's live here. Now commit. It is available on a graphical page. Now for live, you can click on commit. Here now.
Yes, sir. Sir, this command window we are opening from where? Command.
Sorry?
The command window we are opening from where?
Or command for the CLI console.
Yeah.
You can double click onto this Palo Alto Firewall box.
Okay.
Now this is what your DNS entry, and now you can see, guys, your DNS entry is available on your graphical page 4.2.2 and 192.168.1.100. I hope this clear. DNS entry. Everyone, Tathagat.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now
Yes.
let's talk about next option. It's called dynamic updates. Please turn off your mic, everyone. Dynamic updates. So there is two options. Dynamic updates and software updates. There's a two different things. Dynamic updates, it is related with signature updates. For example, we are working with Palo Alto Firewall box. Now, to detect latest viruses, latest application, latest malicious link, you need to download latest signature update, latest information. Okay, so for signature update, we can go with the dynamic update option. Dynamic update option. But if you want to utilize this firewall box or these signatures, if you want to download these signatures, you need to purchase a license first. You need to purchase a license for your organization. Okay, let me show you. You can go on to the license information. This page I'm only using for as an example, okay, as a reference. So if you want to download latest signature update in your organization, so first you need to have your service contract. You need to have license. So for license information, for example, in your organization, if you have Palo Alto device with license, so you can verify your license information. You can click on device. You can click on license tab. And here, these are the license information. See, like for example, Global Protect Gateway license, VM license, Threat Prevention license, Global Protect Portal license, PAN-DB URL filtering, Wildfire. Okay, I told you this page I'm using only for reference. Okay, so you can see this option, license information, date issued and date expired. So when your license will expired, you can get the information. If you have license, then the next task is what? You need to go onto the updates option. If you have proper license, so you can go with the dynamic updates option. If your firewall is connected with the internet, you can just click here, check now. So you can fetch the information, or you can verify the latest information from updates.paloaltonetworks.com. You can see we have some information, antivirus signatures, application and threat signatures, global protect, data file, wildfire. So you can download latest signature updates about antivirus, about applications. You can set a time, a schedule, time. For example, I want to download latest signature update every day, 1 a.m. morning. And there is a two option: download and install, and download only. With download only, I want to download signature update. I will install later when there is no traffic is traveling through my firewall box. So I will install later. Otherwise, if you want to use this option, download and install, it means your firewall will download latest signature update and it can install immediately. So it's up to you which option you want to use. But this is the page for download signature update. So to detect latest viruses, to detect latest application, to detect latest malicious link information, you need to have latest signatures, latest information. Clear now, Tathagat?
Yeah.
This tab is only related with signatures, everyone. signatures. But here there's another tab is called what software update. Software update. So here this option is related with signatures only, but this tab is related with operating system. For example, if I'm working with PAN OS 10.08.0.0, I have a PAN OS 8.0.0.0, and I want to upgrade with 10.0.0. This is the latest operating system. So I want to upgrade my 8.0.0 operating system into 10.0.0. So you cannot directly update. You can download all versions. See, all release information. See, I cannot upgrade directly 8.0.0 into 10.0. What I can do, I need to follow the upgrade path. For example, I need to upgrade 8.0.0 into 8.0.9 first. Then you can upgrade into 9.0.0. Then 9.0.9. And then you can upgrade with 10.0.0. Clear my point?
Yes, sir. Sir, we will get notification if new software is coming.
Yes. You can just click here. Okay, you can get all version information. See, 5, 6, 4, all available software information you can get here. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay.
But the point is what you need to follow the upgrade path. Okay. First you can download this one, then you can install, for example, this one, then next this one, you can install. In real scenario, in real environment, it's very difficult to upgrade an operating system because you will face some downtime issues. Latif, Sandesh,
Yeah.
Yes.
Correct.
so
Yes, yes.
in most of in customer side, you will if they are creating some issues, so you can update it. You can update to everyone, guys. Please give some downtime, because this will take 1 hour, 2 hours. This is not a simple process. This will take 1 hour. Maybe if you upgrade your operating system, so maybe there is a problem you are facing with operating system. Okay, some configuration issue. So first, whenever you're trying to upgrade your operating system, so first take a backup. Take a backup of all your configuration. Okay, and once you upgrade your operating system, try to restore it. In case if you face any problem, so you can retrieve your you can go with the older one again. But this will create a downtime. If you are upgrading your operating system, this will create downtime. But for signature update or signature updates, no. Your firewall is working fine. You have a policies, you have routing, traffic is traveling. Now you are downloading latest signature update. But for software update, you can follow the upgrade path. You can install your operating system. You need to restart multiple times your Palo Alto device. Clear now?
Okay, sir. Okay. Sir, but
Now-
if we are working in an organization and we are going to upgrade any software, so at same time if we have a replica, so there is should be no issue, no?
Let's see. You cannot say, because see, what you can do, you can follow the step. Okay, you can just if you have backup, everything configuration backup, or if you have operating system backup. So in case if you face any problem, you can recover it. Latif. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
But you need to go with the downtime. Okay, maybe it will take 1 hour, 2 hour process. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Now, so this is the option for what software update and dynamic updates. Now, license information, device operation. Device operation is what on Palo Alto firewall. In case if you want to restart your device, so I told you guys, we have in CLI the request shutdown system. The command request shutdown system. For restart, request restart system. You can press enter. I'm not using this command because this will take time. This will restart your firewall process. I'm only giving you an idea. In graphical page, you can click on operation tab. You can click on operation tab here and you can see guys device operation option, reboot and shut down. So in case if you want to shut down or reboot your firewall, you can use. Here you can use some miscellaneous option. For example, in case in your organization you want to use your company icon here. So yes, you can go with the custom logo. You can click here. You can upload your custom logo, login screen, main menu. If you have these options, you can just upload it. So this is just a miscellaneous options, custom logo if you want to use. Now let's go on to the next option is for what? Backup and restore. Backup and restore we can discuss tomorrow. Okay, Lateef, Sandesh, Bhagat,
Yeah, yes, sir.
because this will take time. Okay, this will take 10 to 15 minutes, 10 minutes. So we can do this backup and restore tomorrow. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Bhagat, Lateef,
Okay, sir.
Sandesh.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. Bye everyone. Take care, guys.
Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Okay,
Tomorrow,
thank you.
Have
tomorrow
a nice
same
day.
time.
Okay, bye.
Thank you, sir.